E 2023 começou e muitos se perguntam quais serão os próximos projetos a fazerem 100 vezes após o bear market. Hoje nós vamos trazer 5 criptos para ficar de olho esse ano. Começando por Algorand, que segundo Jeremy Hogan, um advogado muito conhecido por acompanhar de perto o caso SEC versus Ripple, é uma cripto que não será caçada pela SEC, pois o próprio Gary Gensler, presidente da instituição, havia reconhecido a Algorand como uma campeã de um prêmio do MIT. Eu possuo XRP porque sei que a Ripple não pode ser processada novamente. Eu possuo Algorand porque a fundação Algorand não será processada de forma alguma.
Sylvia McCally's Algorand, who's a Turing Award winner at MIT that I work with. Sylvia's got a great technology that has performance you could create Uber on top of it.
Algorand é uma rede autossustentável, descentralizada, baseada em blockchain, que suporta uma ampla gama de aplicativos. Esses sistemas são seguros, escaláveis e eficientes, todas as propriedades críticas para aplicações eficazes no mundo real. A Algorand suportará cálculos que requerem garantias de desempenho confiáveis para criar novas formas de confiança. A mainnet da Algorand foi lançada em junho de 2019 e conseguiu lidar com quase 1 milhão de transações por dia, considerando dezembro de 2020. A Algorand foi inventada para acelerar as transações e melhorar a eficiência em resposta à demora das transações do Bitcoin e outras blockchains. A Algorand é projetada para que haja taxas muito baixas de transação, assim como nenhuma mineração, como o processo intensivo de energia do Bitcoin, por ser baseada em um protocolo blockchain puramente proof of stake sem permissão.
So we talk about execution. I want to talk about what we are executing on every day and what our team goes to battle with every single day to improve. And it's these 3 things up here. This is our strategic priorities. Core protocol properties, programmability, interoperability. If you were at the Cypher last year, you would have seen the exact same 3 strategic priorities. Why is that? Because these are the brass tacks. This is what it takes to succeed. If one of you comes up to me after this and says, hey, look, I'm thinking about starting a blockchain, what do I need to be thinking about? I'm going to talk to you about these 3 things. Every single day, making them better. They don't get done. You continue to improve them.
Lembrando que a Algorand faz parte do ISO 20022. E a segunda da lista é a Cosmos. Em resumo, Cosmos se declara um projeto que soluciona alguns dos problemas mais difíceis da indústria do blockchain. Seu objetivo é oferecer um antídoto para os lentos, caros, não escalonáveis e prejudiciais ao meio ambiente protocolos Proof of Work, como os usados no Bitcoin, a oferecer um ecossistema de blockchains conectadas. O outro objetivo do projeto inclui tornar a tecnologia blockchain menos complexa e difícil para desenvolvedores, graças à estrutura modular que desmistifica aplicativos descentralizados. Por último, mas não menos importante, um protocolo de inter-blockchain communication, que torna mais fácil para as redes blockchain se comunicarem umas com as outras, evitando a fragmentação da indústria. Cosmos é definido como blockchain 3.0 e, como mencionamos acima, um grande objetivo é garantir que sua infraestrutura seja simples de usar. Para isso, o kit de desenvolvimento do software da Cosmos é focado em modularidade. Isso permite que uma rede seja fácil de construir usando pedaços de código já existentes. No longo prazo, espera-se que, como resultado, seus aplicativos complexos se tornem simples e diretos de construir. E agora a gente vai ver um vídeo de uma entrevista do canal Altcoin Daily, que é um dos maiores canais sobre cripto do YouTube e referência para o MFF TV, com outro canal, o Coin Bureau, e eles falam sobre a Cosmos.
I think it's an amazing project. I love Cosmos. I love I love this idea of interoperability. I think the project is, there's some really cool tech there, there's a great team behind it, and also, I must say, a really good community behind Cosmos as well. So I would certainly look to pick up some Atom, start staking it straight away, because there are some, there's some amazing returns on staking Atom at the moment.
E esse vídeo do Vitalik falando que respeita a Cosmos como projeto.
I think the Cosmos ecosystem, for example, I deeply respect it because it is one of the few that's actually trying a very different region of design space, and they have this vision of a larger number of blockchains. Each of those blockchains has a smaller number of validators. They use these protocols to talk to each other, and they give up on shared security, but they give up on tight coupling, but they have modularity. And here's their arguments for why this might be a good idea. And I really respect the fact that, they have a technical vision, they push the technical vision first. They, in my view, have not been pump and dumpy. They have not done any They have not bought any stadiums. They have not put the face of their founder up on cylinders all over San Francisco. So look, that's something I respect.
E a próxima da lista é a Cardano, fazendo o mundo funcionar melhor para todos. Cardano é uma plataforma blockchain para agentes de mudança, inovadores e visionários, com as ferramentas e tecnologias necessárias para criar possibilidades para muitos, bem como para poucos, e trazer mudanças globais positivas. Mesmo com a percepção de atrasos por parte da criptosfera, a Cardano entregou números interessantes ao longo do ano de 2022. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui nesses números com Tim Harrison, vice-presidente da comunidade e ecossistema da Cardano.
2022 was a landmark year for the Cardano ecosystem, and it was all because of you, the community. A global movement of developers, entrepreneurs, and even artists built new solutions, businesses, and experiences on rock-solid foundations. From the earliest beginnings in 2015, from Byron and Shelley to Gauguin and Basho, you, the community, ensured the continued growth and success of Cardano. In 2022, our academic community had 8 Cardano-focused research papers accepted and presented at major global conferences, while IOG researchers presented 39 papers covering all aspects of decentralized technology. Over 7,500 students participated in the Plutus Pioneers program worldwide. 2,000 students could call themselves Atala Pioneers, and over 2,500 signed up for our Haskell Bootcamp to begin their journey into functional programming. On top of this, we launched a new Marlowe Pioneer program to introduce the world to a powerful new way of launching smart contracts. Cardano developers have always been some of the most dedicated and active. 2022 was no different. This translates to over 56,500 commits across 272 repos on GitHub. During the same time period, we reached over 58,000 wallets registered to vote in Project Catalyst. To date, Catalyst has allocated over 38 million in funds to bootstrap and support projects building all over the world. Over 1,100 projects have been funded from 91 different countries, making Catalyst a truly global decentralized innovation fund. The network processed over 50 million transactions between over 3.5 million wallets. There are over 3,000 stake pools operating on 6 continents, and over 71% of ADA in circulation is staked. While the network grows, so does the community of developers. Currently, there are 11,000 developers on IOG's technical Discord server. More than 4,700 smart contracts have been deployed, 1,100 projects founded, 7 million native tokens launched, and over 2 million NFTs have been minted. At the same time, we continue to see projects building in Africa. Project Catalyst has fully funded 47 pilot projects throughout the continent, and ICE Addis identified and incubated 9 entrepreneurs working in the African marketplace. In 2022, entrepreneurs and developers from Tanzania, Ethiopia, Kenya, Nigeria, and more worked on creating solutions for everything from remittances and microloans to education and healthcare.
Outro projeto interessante é a própria Chainlink. Vamos ver um vídeo onde seu cofundador, Sergey Nazarov, explica pouco sobre o projeto.
What Chainlink does in this very early stage of our industry, that I do sincerely believe will secure hundreds of trillions of dollars over the coming years, is provide infrastructure. So we don't make any end user applications, and we don't make any blockchains. We don't make a blockchain. We provide all of the decentralized services. So decentralized services are akin to APIs. So in the web economy, you have applications and used by users. That's what DeFi is. You have the core code of an application. That's the code written by its developers. And that's what a smart contract or a set of smart contracts on a blockchain are. And then you have services, Twilio, Stripe, Google Maps, GPS location data, a number of other examples. Those 3 examples, together with core code, make something like Uber, right? So unless you have Twilio to send text messages to drivers and riders, unless you have Stripe to pay the drivers, and unless you have the Google Maps location API to get access to the location of a rider, even if you write all the best core code in the world, you won't build Uber, right? You need the location of the user, you need to communicate with the user, you need to pay the driver. And that is really what we do on the Web3 decentralized services level. So all of the Web 2.0 services, AWS services, Twilio, Stripe, all of these services, we either repackage them or reinvent them for the purposes of smart contracts being able to use them. Because smart contracts cannot use them. Smart contracts cannot access any external payment system. They cannot access any data. They cannot access anything like Twilio. They require essentially a secure middleware with consensus. Now, right now, we have over 800 Oracle networks. We're going to be approaching over 1,000 Oracle networks, and we're going to have thousands of Oracle networks sometime soon, I think. And that basically means that the universe of services that can be combined with core code by developers will continue to massively expand. And when that expansion happened in the Web 2.0 world, you had a massive explosion of innovative new applications such as Uber. So our goal is not to build end applications. Our goal is not to build the platforms on which the core code runs. There's a lot of those platforms. Our goal is to create all of the decentralized services.
E por último, vamos com a já conhecida Polygon e ver alguns números alcançados em 2022.
Let's review the year of Polygon. They've made so much news over this past year with mainstream adoption, their Disney accelerator, partnering with Facebook, partnering with Starbucks, 90 million plus successful transactions, Magic Eden, which is the Solana marketplace, Uniswap, so many different smart contracts deployed, Robinhood, of course, digital ownership to gaming, hundreds of thousands of content creators onboarding the next class of developers, 200 million total unique addresses, such a good scaling solution for Ethereum and for crypto. So a lot going on, and this is the momentum they're bringing into 2023.
E aí, qual é a sua lista para 2023? Por hoje é isso, pessoal. Deixa o like, se inscreve, comenta, compartilha e a gente se vê no próximo. Valeu!
だがなおとはたとえどんなことがあっても自分が軌道経義基盤であると名乗ることはできないのだ。